back on the busy streets of Saigon. Learned I'm wearing a big hat today because I got absolutely destroyed by the sun yesterday. Not sunburned, but it was definitely starting to cook me. Leaving District 1 today, I'm sick of the touristy area. Literally a minute ago, I had a fake monk come up to me, shake my hand, hold it tight. I ripped it away from him, so I guess I'm going to hell. Every meter or so that I walk around there, I've got some uncle coming up to me asking, where are you going? And I've been very polite the past few days, but today I'm starting to get a little rude with it. I'm not gonna lie. It's very annoying. I get it. I know what it looked like. I would do the same thing. But today I'm gonna walk over to District 3, gonna get some food. Tired of paying touristy prices. Tired of eating inauthentic, mediocre versions. Knowing that there's much better food. Like I went to a snail restaurant last night. And it was District 4, District 5, and it was incredible. It was the best food I had on this trip, so gotta get away from District 1 if you want the really good stuff. First thing I'm gonna do is stop and get a smoothie, but I gotta cross this crazy road. This road has been the bane of my existence the past 3 days. There's a great smoothie place across the street though. I'm really hot. I wanna get one where I walk over to the other district. But the traffic here just never stops. Alright, see you break. About halfway. Trick to crossing the street in Vietnam, walk slowly with purpose and make eye contact. I'm gonna stop halfway here though, because we're going too fast. Still, I've done this a couple times and I'm used to it now, but it still scares the shit out of me every time. Especially this road. So I'm in the middle, I got people coming this way. Coming this way, and there's just not a good break in traffic ever on this road. I'm afraid people are gonna clip me. We're doing it for the smoothie. The thing is, the bikes, they'll go around you, the cars will not. Stop and got a smoothie. It's like $1.50. It's a sour sop smoothie. It's a fruit that we don't really eat very much in the United States. We do in Latin America. I think it's called like guarana or something like that. Very refreshing on a hot day though. Absolutely delicious. Perfect for walking around. To deal with the chaos. Take a look at this. Sunday at 12:30 p.m. Nuts to butts out here. You don't see that in America. You think America's making weird shit. Come to Southeast Asia. I got a sushi, even a mascot's a sushi taco.
It's very nice. I actually haven't tried it.
This, you gotta roll it and make it yourself. It's like a spring roll that you make yourself. Got a couple of dips. Nice tea. And then I got some rice noodles and grilled pork. It's absolutely fantastic. The secret bunker is kind of meh, but it is free. If you're at that restaurant, I mean, just go walk across the street, but otherwise, it can be skipped. Don't go out of your way. I mean, it kind of literally is a house, and there's a hole in the ground. You can go into this room that you see here with all of these, like, guns and RPGs and stuff. I honestly don't know if any of this is real or whatever, or just replicas, but, not my favorite. Afterwards, I took a grab scooter over to Landmark 81 in District 2. It was about 2-3 miles and kind of scary, but also kind of awesome. I recommend taking the scooter at least once while you're there. Trust me, it's fun. It's definitely the rich part of Vietnam. It's like any other place where a bunch of rich people live. Tell me this was Boca Raton or Cherry Creek. You couldn't tell the difference, to be honest. It's boring and soulless. District 1 is better than this. I'd rather be in that touristy area than soulless skyscrapers and luxury homes. It's boring and lame. What the fuck? I went to this mall and there was a full ice rink in the middle of it, right next to Long Wang. There you go, it's the Long Wang. Faster! I'm at the tallest building in Vietnam. To get up to the top, it's in like the basement of a fucking mall, and you have to like solve a riddle just to figure out where this part is just to get to this elevator. It's like in a basement, down a passageway, through a leaky moat, behind a secret door. After finishing screaming at the Zamboni driver, I went up to the top of Landmark 81 to go see the observation deck. It's not that easy to find. It's literally in the food court of the mall where you have to buy the ticket. It's also kind of expensive, like $20, and it's credit card only. You cannot pay with cash. It's definitely worth it though. The view of Saigon from here is absolutely stunning. There's an outdoor platform you can go up onto for free, where you kind of have to put the safety vest on. You can hook into it. Hope that there's not other people there. When I was there was a Russian couple in front of me, and they just stood there and waited and kind of trapped me. They stood over on the side overlooking District 1, which is really what I wanted to see, and they stood there for about 10 minutes just waiting. They eventually started making out. It's just us three up there, and I'm just standing there like, what the hell is going on? I eventually got this shot that you see here right now. That's of District 1, and then I made my way down. After I got down, the safety operator and me just kind of looked at each other and laughed, because we both were like, what the hell was that? I then decided to take the brand new metro system in Saigon back to my hotel. There's signs directly outside of Landmark 81 saying that it's not that far away, but getting there was not so easy. Vietnam is just, at least here in Saigon, built this big, beautiful new metro line system. It doesn't go that many places yet. It's the first line that just opened up. But I'm near one of the most, like, the main tourist attractions, Landmark 81, the tallest building in Vietnam. There's a station right here. But getting to it from Landmark 81, that was a task in and of itself. It was kind of a nightmare. Literally just had to walk across the freeway. There's not really a sidewalk from there to here. I just had to walk in the middle of the freeway. So it's not like the most accessible. And here I am right downstairs from it. I'm not sure if I can get to it from right here. I think I'm gonna have to cross the street and go up that staircase there. So they haven't made it very accessible. I don't really know why. Oh, it looks like there's an elevator actually. It was built with the Japanese. They have plans to expand it. And there is a stop right near my hotel. I rode a bike here on the highway. Let me tell you, riding one of those motorbikes on the freeway, God bless me. I live to tell the tale. Turns out I'm a moron. There's a ton of escalators and a staircase right around the corner from where I was standing when I recorded that previous video. They lead up to this absolutely beautiful, clean, sparkling clean, picture-perfect Japanese train station. I mean, this is beautiful. You can tell it's Japanese with these things, these yellow lines all around. This is beautiful. America, we can't build trains like this for some reason. Vietnam can.
If you've ever been to a Japanese train station, this is identical, down to the little details from the doors, even to the signs. I mean, take a look at that.
There's only one line, and I think it just opened in the last year. Like, it's brand new. Very clearly built with the help of the Japanese. Like, identical to a Japanese train station, pretty much every single way. Even the signs are identical. This is absolutely beautiful. It's clean. Like, the trains come every 8 minutes, 7 minutes. And, you know, you wonder why we can't have this in the United States. I don't know. They can have it here in Vietnam. We absolutely can have it. We just don't want it. To go from here back to the area where my hotel is, it costs about 80 cents. And that is about half the price of taking a motorbike grab ride here. So they definitely made it cheap and affordable for people to use. There's like 15 stops on this line. You know, I think when they expanded, a lot more people use it. There's like 3 people here right now, which is kind of sad. And I think that's why it kind of really goes between the touristy areas and maybe not so much where people actually live. But if they build more, I think people would use this.
The ticket is also pretty cool. You actually get a card. It's not just like a piece of paper. It's an actual like plasticky card. Fits nice in your wallet. The design is beautiful on it. I mean, when I did get onto the train though, it was pretty full. I guess that's because people from the suburbs and the outskirts were taking it into the city. So that was at least nice to see. And the Ben Thanh station where I got off was also absolutely beautiful. They had this map there of the proposed metro system. As you can see, it's a little bit tough to tell, but in the top right, there's that blue kind of highlighted line. That's the current line that exists. Everything else is what they have planned out. Not entirely sure when they hope to have that built though. On the way back to my hotel, I stopped at this banh mi place called Banh Mi Huyen Hoa, and it's arguably one of the most famous banh mi places in all of Saigon. I'm gonna be honest, I thought it was the worst one I had my entire trip. So many influencers hyped this place up. I don't understand why. It was not good at all.
Alright, this here is the most expensive banh mi in Vietnam. This is from one of the most famous places. It's called like Banh Mi Huyen Hoa. This cost me 78,000 dong, which is still, it's under $3. But typically they make it up for you, except for here, all the vegetables come on the side and they give you a glove. You have to assemble it yourself. Inside is pate, which is common, pork floss, head sausage, and tomatoes. They put tomatoes in it for some reason. Also, there's, I think, some barbecue pork in there. Never seen one like this. It's an absolute behemoth, though, but apparently this is one of the best. A lot of people say that. I'm gonna be honest, this is my least favorite one that I've had here. I've had like 5 banh mi's since I got here Thursday night. This is like the McDonald's of banh mi's. There's too much going on here. I don't know. It's just the vegetables, yeah, they're fresh, but they're like not. Like, they're definitely made in like a factory or something. I mean, the one thing that is positive is you're definitely not going to get food poisoning from this place. It's very hygienic. But it feels a little mass produced. Like, it's fine. It's a McDonald's hamburger. You know, McDonald's hamburger, it's good. They hit the spot, but it ain't as good as, you know, a local joint making greasy smash burgers. It's kind of like that. I'm still going to eat it. I still like it. But for the price and just like, I don't know, it lacks soul. You can just tell, it lacks soul. It feels very corporate. It's a corporate sandwich. I give it a 3 out of 5.
I'm going to add on to that review now that I'm home. My trip is over, and I probably had about 15 different banh mi's while I was in Vietnam. This one was by far the worst. I changed that rating to a 1 out of 5, to be honest. It was like a hard, crunchy bread with barely any vegetables and just like a meat slop. It felt like I was biting into like meat jelly, and the pate and everything else in there, it just had no flavor. It just was not... it was kind of gross, and the bread just got soggy and not good after a while. I honestly ended up throwing away about half of this. I couldn't eat anymore. I got grossed out about halfway through because it was just like a meat slop sandwich. That proved to be a good decision anyway, as I planned on going out for snails later at night at dinner to this really local place my Vietnamese teacher told me about.
Gotta fuel up on snails for this night out. I'm here on what I assume is Saigon Snail Street. That's what I'm gonna call it, because every restaurant on the street, all snails. But let me tell you, I went to one, and the snail man there, he's making moves. He's making shit happen. Dude just set me up on a date, so I'm Gotta thank Boo, the snail man. He's chill. I've eaten way too much snail tonight. I'm so full of snail, but I'm ready to go. I'm gonna go check out this extremely touristy area that I don't really want to go to. I feel like I need to see it once while I'm here. But I honestly think I'm just gonna walk through it, and I don't think I'm gonna stop. It kind of looks like it sucks. It's called Boivien, but I'm gonna walk back to my hotel 30 minutes and just stop there and at some places along the way. I don't really want to go there, but I think the lights will look cool. There's like people spitting fire and shit. The thing I want to know about that place is how to get away from it as fast as possible. I walked through there, I did not stop. I don't get that at all. You come to a place and you want to go to that's like, I don't know, it's like Universal Studios City Walk. It's like going to a city and then going to Bubba Gum Shrimp Co. Like, that shit was terrible. It's a scam. If you want to go to those, it's cool to see the lights and whatnot, but like, those bars and stuff, they're terrible. You want to hang out with the worst tourists in the world, go to places like that. I'm skipping that. If you want to fit in fashion-wise to Vietnam, let me tell you, you walk around the streets of Saigon, one thing you're going to notice, there are a lot of people. Like, I almost want to say most people are wearing long pants, hoodies, like sweatshirts, and even some of them are wearing gloves and like full ski masks. And it is like over 90 degrees, 95 out here in freedom units, and they're dressed like this. And I don't know how they're not sweating and dying of heat stroke, because I'm wearing short shorts and, you know, short sleeve t-shirts, and I'm sweating my ass off here, and I'm feeling the heat. And I don't know how they're doing it, but I understand why they're doing it. They don't want to get tan. It's kind of a beauty standard here, but that has to be so uncomfortable and potentially very unsafe. A recommendation for anybody who does come to visit here in Saigon: tunnels, like the Viet Cong underground tunnels. Do that last. Do that on your last day of the trip. I did it immediately. It was the first thing I did. Like, early in the morning on my first day here, that's what I did. And I walked through those tunnels, which, you know, they made some tunnels bigger for tourists, and even that was very, very small for me because I'm a tall American, and my legs still hurt so badly from, like, squat duck walking, like my quads. I can barely go up and down stairs, so I'm walking like an old man with a stick up his ass right now. And it's been 2 days, and they feel like they've gotten worse today than yesterday. I've also been just walking around, but do that last if you ever come here, because those tunnels are long and you've got to squat, and I've been skipping leg day.